So this is now week 3 of my monetization journey on YouTube. And in this video, I'll be sharing my analytics, how things have been going, and what I've been doing to improve my channel. One being a total bust, which I will share at the end of the video, how I hopefully fixed it. I'm Allie Mack, and this is my art channel devoted to helping creatives unlock their potential so you can spend less time beating yourself up and more time creating what you are passionate about. So let's just dive right into the analytics I have to share with you this week. You can see on my screen, this is just the last 7 days, which shows my views have gone up, my impressions have gone up, the click rate has dropped a little bit. I got just about 28 more watch hours over the last week, which now totals 34. I gained 32 subscribers over the last week, totaling 44, which is absolutely blowing my mind. And one was even from the short I posted, which was of a time-lapse painting I did of a horse entitled Out of Darkness. I'm gonna show the best video that I actually did, and it was a review about the mastery program, which is the art program that I took. This video has generated 16 subscribers and has made up most of my watch hours, almost 30 of them. I generated some comments off this video and a few others, which was also really cool because I'm starting to engage with people on the topics that I'm talking about. The coolest thing that I realized, which is not really on analytics, but I actually, let me see. I don't know if you can see this, but I looked at my analytics and I wrote down what days that I posted which video and the content pillar that it fell under. My content pillars are really going to be about monetization and art business related things, reviews, tips and tutorials, and then painting, just paint with me generally type of videos. So as I was looking at what I had already posted and what days would be best to post which things, I realized I came up with a natural sort of cadence. I have been posting a long form video on Tuesdays since I started, and also my monetization update, which I'm uploading today, on Thursdays. I realized that Thursdays may not make the most sense to do a monetization update. I wasn't really thinking about when I was posting what in the beginning, so I may push that to Friday or Sunday because I think that may make a little bit more sense to look at a more typical week view to look back on, I guess. Or I don't know, I may just keep posting on Thursdays for fun since I've already been doing it. Now, these are the improvements that I have been trying to do. In the video that I uploaded last week, I decided to put captions in the beginning of my video, basically because as you're scrolling on YouTube, you are seeing videos go into autoplay, but in silent mode. So I thought it might help if I added captions to the beginning of my videos, or at least to get into the habit of doing that. I also finally figured out how to add a low tone classical music to the background of my videos that I quite enjoyed, and I hope you did as well if you watched it. I also used a quite dramatic thumbnail to get people to click, so I'm not sure if that is going to work, but I'm just testing the waters there. I also tried to integrate a bit more text and transitions, nothing too crazy. And the first fail that I noticed that I did in the last video was that I felt pretty unfocused and distracted while I was filming, so I referenced my notes a lot. I was having trouble recalling what I wanted to say next, and I noticed I was also trying to rush for some reason, so I could see that I was turning my head a lot, and this was causing that to be in part of the clip. So now I'm going to consciously be making longer pauses so that when I make edits that's not as apparent. The biggest fail that I had mentioned in the beginning of the video was actually my lighting. My sister had told me that I needed to use a ring light and just more light in general, and I agreed, but I ended up putting way too much light on myself. It was way too direct in my face. It was later in the evening, so I wasn't by a window or natural light, and I think it made my eyes actually look yellow instead of green. But you can let me know if that was the case. Therefore, I have this little setup now. This is actually next to my desk and next to a window. I had originally thought that this space was a little too small, and I do have a lot of boxes over here. So I thought I really need to utilize this natural light if I can. So I moved some things around and hopefully that the light is a lot better this time. I honestly should have started out this way, but my intention was just to use my phone and upload things as quickly and efficiently as possible and sort of just implement things as I went, since my goal was to upload 2 videos per week. So the other thing that I'm changing about my setup here is that I whipped out my Canon Rebel T6i camera that is a lot better than my phone. I don't know if it's the best camera out there, but it is what I have. If you like this setup, please let me know in the comments, because I will keep this as a go-to to do videos more quickly. And I don't know, the mental obstacle that I had for even getting my good camera out, which I know I probably should have done from the get-go, was that my tripod was broken and I just didn't know how I was gonna set it up. But luckily I have a ridiculous amount of boxes in my office, so it worked out. And please let me know if you have any other ideas in the comments on things that I could do to improve these videos, or video requests you'd like to see me make, or things you'd like to hear about revolving art, and I'd be happy to make them. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful if you are a creative or you're on your own monetization journey. And if it was, I'd love for you to check out this next video here that I think you will enjoy as well. And if you haven't already today, go get creating.